Good afternoon, everybody. How's everyone doing today? We are in the Venus day, and today is Friday. I have, I went to go log into my Instagram account and realized that I was not allowed to do so, and so here we are. And guess what? I could care less. Like it's so much energy happening right now. It feels really good to just be present with myself. We just had an Aries New Moon last night at 11:25. It came in on a Jupiter hour, um, and in the west on a Jupiter day. So we are really in the space energetically of expansion. There's a lot of new energy, and it really is asking us to let go of our old ways of being. We have been doing the work to let go of old things for like all this last year was about releasing. And we had Venus retrograde, and we had Mercury retrograde. And so Venus retrograde was about letting go of our like the way we gave our power away, or sort of like entanglements, or you know the way we idealize other people, or sort of hold things outside of ourselves as if something or someone else is better off than we are. So we have done the work to really release all of these old patterns and ways of being. And maybe there's a little bit of residue, but the time is now for us to literally get clear about what we're up to. We had a Mercury retrograde that happened last year, or in the last several months, that was also conjunct Pluto, like the Venus retrograde, so our old mindset. We have been really being given the material and the energy that we need to release old ways of thinking. So today, Venus is at the 20, if I'm correct, Venus is currently at the 25th degree of Aquarius. And the 25th degree is the degree of desire. Oh, so great. So we just had a new moon last night in Aries, and the new moon was the sun, and the sun is our personality, how we present ourselves, how we show up, how we participate in this earth realm, and then Chiron, which is the wound, the wounded healer. And so that means that there's a lot of healing energy coming in with this new moon that just came in, healing the old patterns, the ways we, you know, the ways that we have been codependent or people pleasing. All of that, all of those energies are being renewed and replaced with us being true to ourselves and loyal to ourselves. So it was the moon, the sun, Mercury, and Chiron. And so our mind is also up for renewal and thinking new ways. And really, what we're doing is in our healing journey, what we're really doing is creating new patterns in our mind through thinking, because thoughts create electrical currents that create pathways in the brain. And so the way you think becomes ingrained. It's not something that's just like you think it's just a thought, but it really is a pattern that gets ingrained from your childhood, through your experiences, through your belief systems, and then those patterns get ingrained in your brain. And so when we are shifting our patterns, we have to really begin to think differently. So the new moon in Aries with Mercury is like a new mind, Chiron, healing the old patterns, the sun, your personality showing up in a different way, and the moon, your inner world. And when we have a new moon, the new moon means it's time to give ourselves the energy for new beginnings. It's like the seeds get planted at the new moon, the seed of what's possible, or who you want to be, or who you are calling yourself to be. And then the moon today is still in Aries. And so with the moon in Aries, we are still working under the new moon energy for the next 3 days. And so while we're in the dark of the moon, we have the opportunity to really get clear about our loyalty to ourselves. That's what the Aries energy is about. It's about your willingness, your ability to be absolutely loyal to yourself. And when you think of this energy, just think of a baby and how a baby can't move, can't walk, right? It can't talk, can't do anything, but what it does is it really speaks for itself because it'll cry when it needs something or it'll poop, but it has this enormous power to magnetize an entire environment without being able to walk or think clearly. Just because of its infantile status, there is this power that it creates, that it generates, where everyone in the family will begin to take care of the baby. You know what I mean? Or your life changes when a baby comes, right? So this is the energy of where you are now. It's like, what is it in your life? What inside of you? What inside of you is crying out for attention? What inside of you that you have been denying or overlooking? What inside of you is needing all of your energy? And you can't, like a baby, you have to stop what you're doing to take care of that aspect of you. What aspect of you is demanding that you give yourself what you need? I know for me, I'm watching myself really release my addiction or my patterns around poverty and scarcity because that's what I grew up in. And so I have had my brain was patterned to like be afraid of not having what I need or things not being right or, somebody's not going to like me or just all of these oppositional energies, right? And so I'm doing the work, the rituals to release myself from these patterns. And so you have to identify in your life what needs your care, what needs your attention, what deserves your full energy, because that's what Aries is. It's about bringing your full present attention and energy to yourself, not to another, because we're going to have a full moon in Libra coming in 2 weeks. So if you can spend time really loyal to yourself, focused on yourself, it will serve you in the year to come and the weeks to come. So you can do something like, what are the things you're working on? What are the projects you're working on that deserve your energy and attention? What about your health? Does that deserve your energy and attention? What about, are you creating a business or growing yourself spiritually or healing family karma or family trauma? Where can you give yourself the attention that you need so that you can be in the fulfillment of your purpose and dreams and desires? All right, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Like I said, I've been blocked on Instagram. So if you want to spend time with me, you'll have to do it here for now, or you can join my Mighty Networks group at Follow the Sun. And for those of you who really benefit from the work that I do, I invite you on Fridays, it's Venus Day, for reciprocity, to be able to, you can donate to me. You can donate at my Cash App, which is $Monique Ruffin, or you can donate at my Venmo, which is @Monique-Ruffin. Thank you in advance. Thank you for listening. Thank you for allowing me to be of service here. And I will see you again tomorrow. Peace and blessings. Bye-bye.